Okay. Kobe had said after the game that you had felt him pretty hard with the score 90-88. Do you mind just addressing that play and that complaint?
Sure, I did.
While we're on the subject of Lakers commentary, I'll have to ask you guys, prior to the game, Coach Phil Jackson said that he doesn't like the way you guys play. He thinks that the style you guys play, he called it Xbox basketball. Just wondering for both of your thoughts on that.
Who cares?
You guys know Phil has a soundbite every year, towards a team or towards a referee or towards a player. I mean, sometimes his own players. You don't get too caught up in Phil's commentary. Phil's gonna be Phil.
LeBron, on one of Dwyane's last baskets, you had a screen knock Kobe down. Is that the best screen you've set maybe in your career? That was.
No, I mean it isn't, but it was a huge point in the game. Just being up 2 and having to execute down the stretch, and we drew up a play in the timeout, and when you draw up a play in the timeout and you go out there and execute it and get a bucket out, it makes you feel real good about it.
Dwyane, what is the significance of the victory tonight? Obviously, the 5-game losing streak, you swept the Lakers, but what does this mean?
What does what mean, to win? Well, I mean, just trying to get back on track. It feels good to win a game the way you've been losing games. We knew this game was going to come down to the end, and, just like the last couple games that we've lost here at home especially, we had to figure out a way and found a way. And we did that. We made plays at the end to win the game, and that's what feels good about it. But it's just a win to get back on track, and we move on Saturday against a Memphis team that's playing well as well.
I think it also means that we still can't win games in 5 points or less. We won by 6 tonight. I should have missed one of those free throws late in the game, so we still can't crack that 5 points or less thing in close games.
Dwyane, just talk about that final 2.5 minutes. It was 88-88. You seem to be getting on a roll. You had assisted or scored in 10 straight points. Just talk about that in what that 2 minutes could mean now going forward.
Well, I was just being very aggressive. Coach gave me the ball in, the spots that I'm used to, kind of knows late game situation that's handling it at the top where I can read the defense. And just made plays. My teammates, like you said, did a great job of screening for me. And, I got to the basket a few times and got it to go. But it was just the will to win, just making a play. I think I shot one shot. I knew one going in. And I went in and I tipped it out to LeBron, and he gave it back, and I wound up scoring. Just trying to do whatever I can to make sure that, at the end of the day, I can go home and say, I did everything I could to make sure that we won this ball game.
You did just say winning a game the way we've been losing games. What was it as a team that you guys were doing in those final 2.5 minutes, that 88-88 on, that made you guys win the way you had been losing?
Well, I just feel like we haven't been doing enough of late, and enough meaning, we haven't got the defensive stops. We haven't gotten the loose balls. We haven't gotten the rebounds. We haven't gotten to the basket, et cetera, at the end of games. And I feel tonight we did all that. They talk about, when I was able to deflect the ball from Kobe and Mike Bibby, he got on the ground and he tipped it to me, and we got a fast break point with LeBron getting the dunk. Just little things like that. That's the way that, we got to win games, especially always depending on our half-court offense. That was a big basket. It was in transition, late in the game. So just doing all the little things that it took to win the game, I thought we did that tonight.